Welcome back to When Spring Whispered Love, where the mornings arrive gently, where every winding path remembers yesterday's footsteps, and where every quiet evening carries another story waiting to be told. If tonight's world has felt a little too busy, allow it to drift away. Take a slow breath, become comfortable, and let today's chapter unfold as peacefully as the spring morning itself. Part 2: The Reply Beneath the Sunlight. The morning unfolded slowly as though the little town wished to savor every gentle moment of spring. Golden sunlight stretched across the rooftops, warming the dew that rested upon the cobblestones. Tiny streams of melted snow wandered lazily beside the roads, carrying little blossoms that had fallen during the night. Nicholas awoke much later than usual. For a few quiet moments, he simply watched the sunlight dance upon the ceiling of his room. Then he remembered the letter. A smile appeared before he even opened his eyes completely. He laughed softly to himself. It seemed impossible that only yesterday his heart had been calm, untouched by such wonder. Now every sound beyond his window carried hope. Every passing carriage, every distant footstep, every knock upon a neighboring door. Perhaps somewhere at this very moment, Stella was reading his words. Perhaps she was smiling. Perhaps she was wondering how she might answer. Unable to remain indoors, Nicholas dressed quickly and stepped outside. The town had awakened. Children chased one another through narrow lanes lined with white fences. Shopkeepers swept their doorsteps while greeting neighbors with warm smiles. Bakers placed fresh loaves upon wooden shelves, filling the streets with the comforting aroma of warm bread and sweet pastries. Life continued exactly as it had yesterday. Yet to Nicholas, everything seemed brighter. The blossoms appeared softer. The birds sang more beautifully. Even the breeze carried a sweetness he had never noticed before. He wandered without any destination, allowing his feet to choose the streets while his thoughts remained with Stella. Near the old marketplace stood an elderly bookseller, arranging weathered volumes beneath a striped canvas awning. Nicholas paused. He had often passed this little stall, but today something drew him closer. The old gentleman looked up with kind, thoughtful eyes. "You seem unusually cheerful this morning," he said with a smile. Nicholas chuckled. "Is it so obvious?" The bookseller nodded knowingly. "Only two things make a young man walk as though he has forgotten the weight of the world." "And what are those?" "The first is discovering a dream. He carefully placed another book upon the shelf. The second is discovering someone with whom he wishes to share that dream. Nicholas smiled but offered no explanation. Some feelings were too precious for hurried conversation. Before leaving, he purchased a small leather-bound notebook with blank ivory pages. Perhaps, he thought, it would become a place where life's happiest moments could be quietly remembered. The hours drifted by peacefully. Clouds wandered lazily across the blue sky. Church bells echoed through the valley. Swallows circled high above the rooftops. By early afternoon, Nicholas returned home. No sooner had he removed his coat than someone knocked gently upon the front door. His heartbeat quickened. Standing outside was a young messenger from Stella's household. In his hands rested a small cream-colored envelope tied with a pale blue ribbon. No grand seal, no elegant decoration, only his name written carefully across the front. He thanked the messenger warmly before closing the door. For several long seconds, he simply held the envelope. How extraordinary, he thought, that a single folded piece of paper could make one's heart race faster than the strongest wind. At last, he untied the ribbon. Inside rested a single page. The handwriting curved gently across the paper, graceful yet slightly uncertain, as though each word had been chosen with great care. Dear Nicholas, your letter found me while the morning birds were singing outside my window. I have read it many times already. Each reading has made me smile a little more. I do not know whether words are clever enough to answer such kindness, but I know this. I would be very happy if we could walk together this Saturday evening during the Spring Lantern Festival beside the river. I have always believed that lanterns carry wishes into the night sky. Perhaps this year they may carry ours together. Until then, Stella. Nicholas read the letter once, then again, then a third time, not because he doubted its meaning, but because happiness often asks to be read slowly. He folded the letter with great care and placed it inside the new notebook he had purchased only an hour before. Outside, the afternoon breeze stirred the branches of the blossoming apple trees. White petals drifted through the open window, settling gently upon his desk like tiny stars fallen from the sky. Nicholas watched them dance in the sunlight. Saturday suddenly felt both wonderfully close and impossibly far away. Yet, for the first time in many years, he discovered that waiting could itself become a quiet kind of happiness. And As the golden afternoon softened toward evening, he sat by the open window, listening to the birds, breathing the fragrance of spring blossoms, and imagining the gentle glow of hundreds of lanterns floating across the river beneath a sky full of stars. Little did he know that the festival would become the evening they would both remember for the rest of their lives. If tonight's story brought you peace, consider subscribing and returning to Gentle Sleep Narrator for another quiet journey. Until then, sleep well and sweet dreams.